course, the chat box is messed up.
Always. No, it's right there.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm hoping that you're tuning in. Always late on the Hideout. Yeah, we're doing it to sound better. Hopefully, my audio sounds good, and
I hope mine sounds good.
my
We all
partner
know I'm the
Emmanuel's
quiet
mic
one on here, so
sounds good. We're whispering to test the volumes, so you can see if it's good.
we're trying to be ASMR today. Today in ASMR Marvel news. Oh no, that's gonna ruin it, dude. Oh no, you're done. Exit. Reject.
Get me out of this channel.
As anybody who watches know, we are always late and we always miss something. So.
Always something. We got someone on Facebook.
Hello,
What's
Facebook
up,
friend?
Stephanie? How does our audio sound? Tune me in. Like, you're the first on right now. Like,
hopefully it sounds better
please
than
tell
ever
me
before.
that
if we
it
have
sounds
issues,
good.
let us know.
We need to know. It sounds great. High five! Woo! Yeah, because that's why we're a little late today, because we were, again, we got our stands finally, we got better mics, I got better mics.
My stand is off screen. It's a little shy.
We are getting our stuff ready for the show. How you been? If you're behind, we're going to be covering some Demon Slayer, some My Hero, some Marvel news, you know, the usual. We're just giving it a couple minutes. Great, but was wrong.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I was gonna. I left it as is. You know what I mean?
We also get sidetracked sometimes.
Straight up. But all right, well, let's get started. Then welcome to another week of the Hideout. You know, the same Hideout podcast that brings you all Marvel, DC, and anime news. You know, the best that we can. And always late to our own show. But we are here, and we're ready to, you know, discuss, you know, what's on the agenda today. So we're gonna fly through it. We got places to be, people to see, and things to do. Unfortunately, after this show, so you know, always. Yeah. It sucks. The later we start, the more it hurts you guys, because we can't, you know, be on the shows, you know, as talking as much as we should. So I apologize to that, you know. But next week, we will be on point. No, next week's not it. 2 more weeks. So that is the first piece of news, and my only piece of news that I'll be contributing. But I will be posting again on the page. I'll hopefully start making Facebook Reels. I know I've been saying this, but I want to do that to let everybody know on the 29th of this month is our 1 year anniversary. Like the video, our podiversary. You know, that the video I placed on the page, and yeah, it's we hopefully get good, you know, questions from you guys. It's all going to be interactive. That's what I meant by, you know, the fans. We want y'all to send us videos of, like, not videos, you know, descriptions, emails, whatever, DMs of questions you want of what we've covered, what you believe the show is, or, you know, if y'all tuned into the podcast with Nathan, One Punch Man, you know, he was asking us, like, who you thought our Mount Rushmore was. What was another question? Who do you top animations, right? I think we discussed like the animations and stuff. So the more questions y'all send in, the more fun the show is gonna be. We're thinking of bringing the wings back. Manuel's really questioning my decisions here, but I feel like I'm in the right. So you guys need to be the choice. You guys be the choice. You can say it's gonna be good. I'm gonna do polls. Y'all tune into the polls. We're gonna I was thinking about bringing the wings back, but I was wanting to do the last dab for every wing. But I mean, how many though? Can we do like 3? You know what I mean? Like,
you barely got through 1. I ate mine in 1 hit. You had to do it twice, and you want to do 3?
Guys, I'm telling you, it was bad, guys. If y'all go see that episode, again, all my stuff also is on Spotify. All our stuff is on Spotify. Go check it out. We're like literally the only Hideout spelled with a Y, which is pretty cool. So when you type it in, you'll see it. The episode's in there. It's not the food review. Oh no, it's actually the first episode of season 2.
So it's not up yet.
It's not up yet. It's gonna be up at least by the end of the night, if not by the end of the weekend. So, but yeah, these wings were insane. Like, again, like you said, I split mine in 2. I split mine in 2, dude, and it was bad.
Look,
it was bad.
I think I finished a whole cup of milk, 2 water bottles, and breathing actually burned my lips. So yeah, those wings were terrible. If you ever watch the hot ones on YouTube, it's not that
it's not exaggeration. Yeah,
it's legit hurting and painful. And the thing is, what we did was a small version. I actually want to get the whole gauntlet, the whole thing, and do it one day. But maybe that'll be
because I really want to taste the bomb, because they say the bomb is nasty.
They say it's
always like it's just nasty, bland, like flavoring. So I really want to just taste it for that purpose. But yeah. So we're gonna do 3. I'm thinking 3. So we'll do 3 again. Add on to the polls what y'all want to see. We got another little skit or thing that we want to do with the questions. We answer them wrong. We were thinking of doing like pies and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. I want y'all to tune in again, June 29th. That's the one piece of news I got. Y'all come in, join us. The more y'all interact with us, it'll be the more fun for the show, And so I don't know. Should that be? Nah, we'll leave it at that. Podiversary, June 29th. So
June 29th. If you want to leave questions and stuff for us to look over, or like you said, like the stuff we reviewed already, stuff you want us to review, questions on who's our favorite characters and stuff and whatnot, or whatever. I mean, the Facebook page, probably just leaving comments on that Podiversary announcement will probably be smooth.
So then on my part, we'll post it so that way they can respond to it. Yeah, that'll be like, okay, cool.
Share
share like daily or whatever. Yeah. That way, okay, yeah, definitely. So we'll check that, guys. That's a freaking genius. I didn't even think about that. DM me, whatever. Email me. Did I say email?
I think you said email. I was like, when did you put it out there?
What are we, the 90s? Like at Hotmail?
Oh my gosh, Hotmail, dude.
MSN Messenger? What the hell are we doing?
Dude, freaking what, AOL?
Oh, man. But alrighty, bro, go for your first piece of news, man.
Alright, so if some of the news is correct, that Blade movie that we've been talking about apparently has hired its 6th writer. And it's the guy from Thor Ragnarok, Eric Pearson.
What's more of his IMDb? Was that the only one they gave?
That's the only one they gave that. And I'm like, I didn't really look it up because I was just
examples, bro. They're using the worst examples.
I mean, Ragnarok wasn't that bad, but
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Love and Thunder. No, okay. So Ragnarok was led into the Love and Thunder, So,
but I mean, like, Blade's not supposed to be a funny movie, so I hope they don't try to turn it that way. The other one, and I know you'll be a little excited about this one, was the James Gunn's version of the DC universe and everything is actually going to start with the Creatures Commandos, and it's supposed to come in December.
Oh, nice!
So this December, and we will actually officially be starting
at the end of the year. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll take it. So we'll have then, because the MCU was on the board by itself. I don't think there was anything else after Aquaman.
No, nothing for a while. Which is kind of crazy considering, like, you're going to leave your characters out like that.
And there's a lot of hype on that, what is it, the Joker movie.
I don't like it already.
Not even hype, but I mean, no, I'm pretty worried, bro. But I think I read an article saying that they integrated it where it wasn't like a musical like down your throat. Like it was like it bled into the song seamlessly, but still like why?
I don't know, because Lady Gaga's in there. That's why.
You think she had that kind of pull?
I mean, well, it's probably not that kind of pull, but they're like, we got a singer, might as well let her sing, and I'm just like not for it. But whatever.
I'm kind of excited to hear Joaquin sing. Now that no, we heard it on the Johnny Cash movie, right? He was Johnny Cash.
I think so, but I think some of it
Walk the Line.
I think some of it was him, but it was also just pre-recording.
Shut up! Don't do that to me.
That's how.
Don't do this to me.
That's how they do a lot of the singing. They like have the original song done, but then they have the person acting sing some of it.
They didn't do that with Bradley Cooper on.
I don't know. I said that's how some of them.
Props. Snap a stick. But okay.
Okay. So yeah. Honestly, I forgot about that Joker movie, and I haven't.
What is it? Do something, right? Like two the do.
I don't know. I haven't watched the Joker movie still, and I need to watch it.
Which
I just the Joker Joaquin Phoenix one. Dude, they messed up Joker several times, and I almost wanted to refuse to watch that one, and I have refused so far. But I need to watch it.
What are we on the 10th rendition of Batman, and you're gonna judge the Joker being on the third Joker?
You can rendition Batman several different ways, and it's still decent Batman. He's still Batman, but Joker. You got this guy. Dude, you got Nicholson. You got freaking Ledger, and then you go to fucking what's his name? You always
got to make me rethink what I say. I speak so hardly, and then you just
you went from two good actors to a wannabe actor singer dude, and messed up the Joker entirely. And then you go to Joaquin Phoenix, which is a pretty decent actor, but the whole story does not.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's in another universe.
Yeah,
so okay. They talk about it, but again, it goes back to that. Like, what rendition is this? Like, are you talking about DCU or what universe number 2?
They made their own universe at this point, and they just said, let's screw over the Joker as hard as we can. Yeah. And Joker is one of my favorite villains, and y'all do that.
Have you seen the extended parts of Leto's Joker in the Dark World and all that? The aftermath where Superman's on a killing spree, like his
is it Justice League you're talking about?
Yes.
Yes. He did okay on those, but I feel like he pulled away from trying to be like crazy and kooky so hard, and actually went a little bit more serious with it. And I was like, okay, you know what? Have you ever watched The Little Things?
No.
It has Leto in it with I believe it's Denzel and okay.
I don't recall it very well, but
it wasn't that great of a movie.
That's why.
But the way he played it, you could have played the Joker. You could have been the Joker like that, not this crazy. And that laugh was terrible. The worst laugh of all the Jokers. So after I read it, somebody wrote that laugh is the vocal equivalent of a slow clap, and I was like, "You're done. It's over." That's all I hear now when I hear that.
So when he laughs, that's all you hear is the slow clap.
Yeah, all I hear. And I'm like, no, I can't do this no more. It's terrible. It's terrible. But the part he played on The Little Things, it would have made an amazing Joker.
Okay. I gotta go.
I did not like his acting in The Little Things. He was kind of like whatever. Like I don't feel like he's that great of an actor.
He stood out that much. Yeah. Oh, but really? Okay.
I don't feel like he's that great of an actor, but he also had two masterclass actors next to him. So it's kind of hard to stand out when you have these people. Yeah.
When you got,
but how he acted there, you could have made an amazing Joker if they had let you put that Joker in the film. It would have been.
It goes back to the writers as well, how they wrote that,
and how the director wanted you to do everything. I'm like,
I think there was a big thing about who did that movie.
What, the Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Was it? I don't know. I can look it up real quick.
It wasn't Zack Snyder.
No, because I think he was out of the films by that point.
Yeah, he was upset because he said like that David Ayer David Ayer, because they were, I remember now saying the David Ayer cut for the Suicide Squad, because he said that they took out like
a lot
hours of Jokers.
Leto said that he like filmed so damn much he actually could have made a whole Joker movie. I'm like, I don't know if I feel like you should do that, but if that's what you want, I guess.
But like, see, and that's what upset. Again, it goes back to just the editing. Like, what could we have gotten if they were, allowed that creative freedom? You know what I mean?
Like the Snyder cut of the Justice League was.
It goes back to now where we're at now with James Gunn having that control. Yeah. That's what's gonna be so sweet, because he's again passionate about the project themselves. He believes heavily in the storyline, like from source material. Yeah. You know what I mean? So with him at the helm, and then having that creative freedom, go for it. Like again, what I mean? Like, so I'm really excited to see what he does. So December, did it give a date? Just said December. December.
Just
okay.
December.
Okay.
So it could be any time in December, but
So as you saw, we strayed way far, and then we're coming right back in December. Creatures Commandos, James Gunn's show. So again, I'm excited about that. Again, that his universe is going to connect animation and live action. And one of the podcasts we talked about it is said that also the voice actors that he's placing into these voice roles are going to be able to be transferable into the live action. So he's making some bold statements, guys. Like, if he follows through with that, I think it's gonna be a good universe. I hope
it
man.
Can be, but if you get people that are good voice actors but not good actors, then it can
because that's where it's going nowadays. You got Chris Pratt as Garfield, you know what I mean? Like, so so many other people pretty sure can do a good Garfield impression, or because I don't think there was cartoons, so you know what I mean? Like, we've heard renditions, and then you got Chris Pratt talking, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, God damn it, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So he's an actor that can be transferred from voice acting to the live acting role, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's the same thing with Mario.
Yep, but he okay. In defense of him on Mario, he at least did the Brooklyn accent and got like a
little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Enough. When you had Michael Day that didn't do nothing, and then you got Seth Rogen, didn't do nothing. You had Anna Taylor-Joy that didn't do nothing.
But
the only other one that edited
had the best way of getting away with that, because she's from the kingdom.
Yeah.
So she didn't have to change her voice because there's no expectation. We don't know how she sounds.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
But Luigi, Mario, who else? No, that's it.
Yeah. No. What's his name? Toad. He's the other one. The one that went far, and what's his name? Was it Kenan? From, oh my god,
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele, yeah, but I can't think. It's Key, right?
Isn't it Keegan Michael Key?
Michael Key, yeah. There. June, what's up, man? I was like, I know I saw a comment. You're good, man. We were late to our own show. Again, we hurt y'all. We got like about 20 minutes, and we're not gonna not even gonna get to our freaking show. Okay, well, news. So news. Oh, thank you for the audio comment. Heck yes. So,
so we're doing
high five.
Yeah.
So that's why. Oh no, crap. So that's why we were late. We were adjusting our audio, man. Like we even allotted an hour ahead of our time to do it, and it just took a little bit. Again, we suck, and we're sorry. Like
we're trying still. We're a year into this. We're still in.
It hurts me to say that. I was talking about that. I was like, God, we're a year in, and we just found this out. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, things go as they go, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed the Mario movie. I think they did it the right way, exactly, and not making him talk the time. See, and that's what I think he was saying, was it was just it was going to be too hard to keep that Italian voice throughout the movie. Like,
I don't mind the Italian thing. I'm like, if you had the Brooklyn thing all the way through.
But what do you like?
What?
But did you really though? Like when he's like, "I let you win," And then he's like, but why would you though? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of that in the Mario. But would you though? Like, you know, like,
dude, the Italian one, like, I'm like, I understand the Italian accent probably would have been weird trying to hold all the way through, but the Brooklyn accent, it was just like
it should have been a little bit more prominent.
Been, yeah.
I think you're right. And
I'm like, you should have held it on a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
Held it. Yeah,
like we were.
But it goes back again. He was the only one that tried. You know.
Yeah, Seth Rogen didn't change anything. But then again,
do you think that matched DK's voice? Would you picture?
It kind of did for me a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, I wish it was a little bit like more gruff with it or something.
Jack
like,
Black killed it.
Jack Black killed it.
And Kamek, the voice of if that was a voice that I could have thought for Kamek. That would have been freaking
exactly. Like, who did his voice?
I don't know. It's a small time name. I don't think it was a big name.
Dude, whoever did his voice actually.
Because even the king, I thought it was Idris Elba, the King Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't. It was a name, an off-name voice actor. So
I would totally use his voice for certain characters too, though. I just love that. I love the king coming out. Do you
yield?
that was great. That was great. Yeah, man.
But it was done right, and I hope they expand it like they said they were. I hope they're doing the Nintendo verse Illumination. Like if they do Star Fox,
they need to do the Super Smash Bros. The Smash Bros. Assemble.
Dude, that'd be wicked. That'd be
awesome.
The soundtrack is awesome too. Hell yeah, such a good soundtrack. The
Mario soundtrack was very good. They did pretty good overall. I just think Chris Pratt could have tried harder.
When they're on the Donkey Kong, that little, I like that they incorporated all those monkeys too, like all the different monkeys and stuff. So the thing they said, the only downfall of that is the realignment of Cranky Kong being Donkey Kong's dad. I think Cranky Kong wasn't
originally. I think he was like a grandpa or something.
Yeah. So that's where that was the only thing stickler moment that a lot of people caught on to. But it's whatever. So, but okay, let's go. Well, last moment. Well, you know what? What do we talk about? What show? Do you got one more piece of news?
The Marvel Deadpool and Wolverine movie. As of right now, because of pre-ticket sales, and me and you need to jump on that. What? Just right now in box office domestic sales, it's going to 200 to 239 million. So that's just here right now.
It's going to be $1 billion movie, 100%.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be amazing.
100% going to be $1 billion movie. Like, there's going to be no questions asked. It's going to be a up there one for them. And if it touches expectations, bro, like it's just make more money. It'll probably be touching Endgame's gross.
I was gonna say,
you know what I mean? Like,
this is gonna be the highest grossing thing since like Endgame and Infinity War, because this isn't something that people have been wanting for so long.
Oh heck yeah, June! That's what's up. Appreciate that. So we'll give you the review. So we're talking about it. So we're trying to go see. He's out invested. Yeah. We're trying to go see it together. So it'll be a first thing. So maybe we can even do like a live stream or something, like just off our phones. Like,
say, hey, we're here, this and that, whatever.
Deadpool. We can show off our popcorn buckets if we get it. Because I'm pretty sure sold out. It's
most likely
sold out on the spot. I hope that they do what they did with the Thor hammer.
Yeah.
So I missed the sale at the Thor hammer, and it was actually able to get it sent afterwards because it was such a marketed item that AMC did like an after sale, and I was able to get it online.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See if you could do it now.
Maybe.
Like, I don't see why not. If you can do it after, you might try to do it now, like
pre-sale.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about pre-sale. I'm never a pre-sale guy, but I should.
Dude, be. I pre-sale everything. The 20th anniversary of Pokemon, everything was pre-ordered by me.
That's crazy. Pikachu, right?
Oh, the Pikachu. I got the Nintendo DS. I got the Pokken tournament.
Damn.
I went crazy with it.
But yeah, June. So that's the goal. So we'll be going to the show, trying to do that, and maybe again right after, maybe not right afterwards. Maybe we'll because it'll be Thursday, so the show will be on Saturday. Yeah.
So it'll be 3 days afterwards.
3 days afterwards. So The bad part, June. The bad part. Spoilers. I mean, we can write the show in a way that we don't reveal something. Maybe like
we'll try a spoiler-free part, and then
okay, maybe part. Like the first hour we talk, with gaps about the commercials. Maybe the commercials and how close it was to the film. Maybe, and then afterwards you can let yourself out, and we're gonna kick off our shoes and talk about the nitty gritty.
Like the big moments. But I was thinking like how you're like, oh hey, we're here, whatever, and then afterwards our final thoughts of was it good, definitely worth it, or
coming out like oh my god,
being the over the top people.
I just be like, like maybe on the big poster boards that they have, be like, oh my god, like just hugging it or something.
Gonna randomly pop into in there. Spoiler.
Oh man, like dude, it's gonna be good.
Another piece of news too, going back to the James Gunn stuff real quick, is that they're making an animated Blue Beetle series built off of the movie.
Oh no way! So that's how he's gonna be incorporated into. Okay, interesting.
So it's gonna be really good.
Okay, I'll take it. Again, it was. I think it was done good. Again, it fell during the time of the SAG-AFTRA strike.
Yeah.
All that strike time.
I mean, I still think it was a good movie though.
I was going with the strike it took away from that because it was a good movie, but we were talking about it on our show. What is it? The promotion. They couldn't promote.
Yeah, they couldn't promote it.
They couldn't talk about it. Like he got in trouble for his sister putting a picture on the internet. Like,
imagine Deadpool and Wolverine having during the strike.
With exactly.
Like no promotion, we're doing this, we're doing that. It'll still be big, but not as big as it is right now. And
even then, those strikes, the writer strike was affecting Deadpool at the time because they were already filming and writer strike hit and they had to stop. Like I think we just got the announcement of Logan and he was in his suit and there was the pictures of the Fox sign and then boop, like writer strike, can't do nothing. Sorry. We see Ryan Reynolds and Logan chilling in Australia, like what I mean, like so. It affected a lot. So I think to have it come back as an animated series, maybe help it out a little bit more. You know what I mean, like more in depth to the character. It can build itself a little bit better. So
definitely.
Maybe so that's it. I like that. Cool.
So that's about all the news.
That's all the news.
Oh, there was one last Marvel news where they said instead of trying to recast Kang right now, they are going to focus on more of their multi-dimensional villains. So Galactus, Doctor Doom, supposedly. And
but I heard he's still part of.
He's still going to be part of it, but they're saying they're going to pull his seat back.
I think they're no. I think it's along the lines what I read. My article that I read on that was they're going to go along with the different types of variants. So like different person, but it's Kang and it's this, but everyone's upset about that is because he popped up in that stadium full of himself. You know what I mean? So it was just like shit.
And I actually I don't know how they're gonna rewrite that. Him being written off, but okay, whatever.
Again, it goes back to he was a big bad, and now we're gonna have to live with
whoever
with the Ant-Man death. You know what I mean? Like if we talk about the big bads being outed off of one movie, now we're gonna have to live with that being his only defeat
for now.
For now.
Secret
Wars.
Until they do it better.
But let's see. Okay, he said I'm not a big spoiler guy. So hey,
he said I have a terrible memory.
On you, my friend. Like again, so if you want to be partaking in this madness that I think is going to be a great movie, then you are more than welcome.
No,
but let's see. What do you feel? I'll let you call it, my friend. I'll let you call it. Let me. You think we can cover
10 minutes of just talking Demon Slayer?
We want to talk Demon Slayer,
or whatever one you want.
Again, no. You said it. Demon Slayer. It is okay. All right. So Demon Slayer, guys, again has been on point. I think animation wise, we've been talking about it again. What's crazy about what he's explaining to me is, and you can explain to them, is how far it's straying away from the manga. Like your trip out. Like he's coming over and he's like glimpsing at the show as we're setting up, and I asked him today. I was like, "Is that in the manga?" He's like, "No," because he was genuinely into that part of the show. I was like, "So you're like, yo, this is dope, like, because you haven't seen it, right?" So
for me, I was just like,
haven't read it or seen it.
I haven't read it, seen it. I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, legit, like, kind of lost in it. And I was like, "Yo, like I was telling you last week, it's building off the lore that I already have in the manga. So it's technically what they call anime canon."
So do you think they did this on purpose to get ready for the Infinity War Infinity Castle arc, or they still had to go through the Hashira training arc, right?
They still had to go through.
They had to go through this. Okay.
It would have been 5 episodes possibly if they just kept it extremely like how it was in the manga, because it's so quick. It's like 8 chapters.
Okay.
They do 3 chapters in 1 episode sometimes.
Did they show where what's the Wind Hashira's name?
Saname?
Saname. He did they show where he's like beating up Tanjiro in the manga? I saw like a snippet of a cartoon and it was black and white, or an anime, or the manga, but I didn't know if it was like real or was it fan art or something. But it showed like the goofy mode where they're like in a cartoon mode, and he's like going after Tanjiro, and Tanjiro's all knotted up and stuff. Like
I'm not 100% sure because I know he did train with a handful of Hashira.
It was quick. Right now he's at the very end of this episode. He goes and meets up with Guillaume. And Guillaume's sitting underneath a big old wooden thing, like a tree, and he's in fire, and he's like, "This is my welcome to my." Oh, it was such an iconic line. What do you say?
It's not iconic if you can't remember it,
dude. It was. Again, it was a week ago. Thanks. Okay, I used the word wrong. It's not iconic, but it was a good word. But he's like, welcome.
What's the good word today?
Welcome to, this is my home, I think, or something like that. Like, welcome to my home. And it was just like, they were just like, oh shit.
Okay. That's awesome, because now I know if that ended where it is, you're going to get a gut punch next episode, I believe, if they do it right. And then the last episode, because that's episode going to be what, episode 7?
Yeah.
And then the last episode is going to be the big like we
started
going off.
Go.
This is like.
But that's what's upsetting. You get the gunshot and then you gotta wait. Like we're gonna sit there. Now we gotta wait either for 3 films, guys. I don't know if you pay attention to the page. 3 films. Or a season with a film. So I'm hoping, it's the season with a film. But he said
I'm cool with either. Like I would like seasons, because the seasons could like kind of appear faster.
Harder.
Well, they could go harder, but they appear faster than a movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it also gives it enough time to breathe. It doesn't have to be as fast paced. But the movies have to hit certain things because they have to be within that time limit. And they just take longer to produce.
So 8 times 22 minutes. How many is that? 160. So an hour and 40.
2 hours 40 minutes. So, and then you got to condense that into a movie.
An hour and 48, hour and 50. Like, and like you said, it takes away from it. It takes too long to make. Also, movies, the season you can get more details in. Movies get rushed. Yeah. And that's what he's saying. Like, if it done right, then maybe.
Yeah.
But again, 3.
I could totally see 2 seasons and then the final one be the movie. Unless you just want to do movies back to back, then it's going to be like he was saying. It could be rushed because people want it, and you have to ride off this hype. You have to like keep it still going.
Yeah.
So you're going to rush the first one.
No. You feel like even though Attack on Titan, I think it still hit hard on the finale. Do you think they lost a lot?
They lost a lot. They did, because I know a few people, Sergio included, who not the one we were gonna, the other Sergio, the RM driver.
Okay.
He was saying that he stopped watching it because it was taking so long in between. I was like, I understand. I'm like, I felt kind of like, I felt like I was gonna do the old anime thing where, like, dude, between episode or season 1 and season 2 is like 4 years. I'm like, you complaining about a few months?
So you're telling me you're a new fan?
Yeah.
A David. You're a David in there.
You're just used to everything being right there for you.
Growing up on Dragon Ball fan, I got patience. I don't know if you were here, Jude. Bree was watching it. She's watching it with me, and she was just glancing because I barely got Crunchyroll, and I'm watching it, whatever, back to all of them, and she was wanting to see Frieza, get killed by Goku. So she stayed up an extra hour and a half, I think. And I was like, babe, go to bed, babe. Like, she's like, no, I want to see, what happens to this Frieza character. And I was like, oh, I promise by tomorrow and how many ever more episodes I've watched tonight, he's still gonna be alive.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, what? And the planet Namek will explode.
Dude, it was
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I remember somebody, I think it was the film theory people.
She had 3 days, exactly right. That was 36 episodes. That's it. It was like something wild.
For the longest time, it held the record for longest fight.
Dude, it was just freaking hilarious.
I remember,
and then I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm still remember when he shoots off in the shuttle and he's like explaining the story to when Trunks comes and stuff, and it's a real quick bullshit. That could not have happened in 22 seconds. Yeah. We're able to fly to a ship, see a ship, go grab that ship. Yeah. There's no way. There's no way. I was watching, I was sitting there, and I was just like, hold on, Goku. Your time's not timing right now.
I remember somebody, I think it was the film theory people that were doing it. They were saying that technically that 5 minutes could have been accurate, because the adrenaline during the fight and all this stuff makes time seem like it's longer when it really isn't. So
I don't want to have anything real life in animation. If it says 5 minutes, you better give me 5 minutes. If we talk about real life, into the show, that better happen, and then go back and be like, "This is what I thought during that time." I don't know.
You have that record stretcher, so I bet you're wondering how I got here. Oh man,
that was some real BS. That was a real beef I had. Exactly, it was just dragged out. That mode. Exactly the way it ended, he's like, "Oh no! You flew out the ship when you were out there." Dude. So that was playing back Goku's adrenaline had the story.
I'm saying that's what they were saying. That's all. I'm relaying what I watched.
That's great.
You never been in a fight, I guess. So
yeah, you're right. Oh well. And speaking of, to lead that into what we're talking about, Demon Slayer, for the last 5 minutes, the adrenaline of how Tanjiro, when he fought
Saname or
Sanju, the one with the snake, that's his name, right? Sanju is like Sanjou.
Sanjuro. I don't know.
Gotta look it up.
One of us.
I'm not wearing that shirt today. God damn it. But he had to put himself in battle for him to be able to train. When he was training, he was seeing
Obanai.
Obani Agoro.
That's his last. They always use last names.
Use the first name first, or last name first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but Obani is his name. Yeah.
Okay. So he's whooping on Tanjiro. He's got this training. They're he's like, are they captives or whatever? What do you say? Like he's like, or is this
is this a torture
chamber?
Yeah.
Like his face, dude. The animation is great. They reel you in with some good like real fight animation again, guys. So if y'all haven't watched it, go tune in to Demon Slayer. But yeah, and then they pull you in with these like kitty drawings. It makes you laugh. Like it's just like it brings that emotion that we feel in that moment. Like like you know,
it kind of has that comic relief with
that, yeah, in the One Punch Man method. I related to that because you know that's the best when it started. Like so, so he has them right, and he has all these people strapped. But Tanjiro's such a caring, you know, individual, and he like cares about a lot of, you know, and knows and senses and feels. I think he's what is it, empathic? He's you know, empathic. So he has empathy. So he couldn't get through this training because that's all he could imagine himself is hurting them when they didn't deserve to get hurt. And then he had to put himself in that spot. Like again, goes back to the adrenaline we were talking about. So he had to put himself in battle in a forest or where he thought would be these, you know, battles taking place at to, you know,
make them be what he, and so he wouldn't hurt them.
Yeah. So did that show in the manga by chance? Like in his training? Oh yeah, you were telling me.
Because I caught up to like, I think when he first started the training, but I haven't got to Obanai's training.
Okay. So and then so he gets through it. Again, what was said in the training or whatever, as long as you can touch the cloak of a Hashira, you pass on to the next Hashira.
Yeah.
And so he was able to, you know, rip the it. You know, the gown or whatever, and it was just like, oh snap. So that's when he went to Sanami, Saname, and that was a trip. So it showed the back lore of, got 2 minutes, the back lore of homie's family. And like you're just like, oh damn, like, and then he's, I don't know again if it says it in the manga, but he goes on to say like, I ate a demon, and like boy just lost it. Like so that was in the manga. Yo, boy just stopped.
And he's like, what the hell do you
mean that you ate a demon? Like what?
Dude, and that disappearing, reappearing, almost taking out his eyeballs. Bro, I was like, dude,
Tanjiro sensed that. Like, and again for Tanjiro to step in on point and say, oh dude, like, and get, oh, it was crazy, dude. I think he was already beat up at the time. Was he welted?
I'm not sure. I didn't.
I think I don't remember if you can remember.
I remember that scene because in the manga it was, you're like, oh damn, this. He's like, and then I think in the end of that altercation, he even says, I don't have a brother.
Yes, yep. Because even at the very end, he like was like after all that they restrained him. I think Tanjiro was talking shit to Saname and was like, you know, basically, you know, standing up for
the younger brother. I forget his name.
Oh my god! And they say it a lot too. go, Gyro, go. Not gonna even mess it up, guys. Sorry, I'm not gonna even slaughter it. But yes, he was defending him, and you know, and then he goes on to narrate that, you know, I got kicked out of, you know, Tsuname's training, like I was, you know, expelled, like I'm not to go back there or whatever. So he gets passed on to Guillaume. So I was just like, holy crap. Huh? Genya. I was like, knew it was something. Genya. So it's sad. Unfortunate, you know, again, Genya's backstory to you know, calling out his brother, like, you know what I mean, and then missing that, and then homie just living with that, but just doesn't care, like, you know what I mean, like, and then I don't know if he said it in the manga, but called him out on it, like, was like, you're weak, like you're not at a level of a Hashira, like you shouldn't even be here, like, it's like, good God, bro, like, I know you don't believe he's your brother, but like, you know, chill, man, like that's you're a douche. But then Tanjiro, to leave on the good note, it was funny. The Tanjiro, when he was like, I don't see you as equal, and he's like, good, I don't see you as equal either because you stabbed Nezuko. And then he like walks off. He's all proud, like he's like, yeah, I got this guy. And he's like, I know he didn't. Like, you know, the balls on that kid. Like, you know,
he's like, I'm proud now.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, you just know that I don't acknowledge you. There you go. I don't acknowledge you. And he's like, good. He's like, well, then, you know, I myself don't acknowledge you either. Like, he's like, because I don't forget that you stabbed Nezuko.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was great. It was great. The little drawing of him like stomping off, like,
the little kitty version of him.
So it was great. But guys, alrighty, we're gonna cut it right here. Again, unfortunately, you guys we hurt you being late all the time. But again, we sound better to y'all guys, so that's the plus part. We're now set up, so when we plug our mics in, we're ready to go. So we're gonna just be able to just hop on, get this. Now we're sounding a lot better for you guys. So when we get this on Spotify, it's podcast ready. So again, thank y'all guys for tuning in another week at the Hideout. Next week, and then the following, remember, June 29th. Tune in, send your messages. I'll post the video, and comment on the video what you want to see, and then we'll work it together. And then June 29th. So y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Later, guys.